Jordan is located in the Middle East. It is bordered by Israel and the West Bank to the west, Syria to the north, and Saudi Arabia and Iraq to the east.
An epic road trip through Jordan saw us fall in love with its stunning scenery, amazing historical sites, delicious food, and chaotic cities, and we wanted to share the best things to do in Jordan, from floating in the Dead Sea to exploring the ancient rose-red city of Petra. Jordan is all our hearts. Welcome to Jordan!
This is our first road trip. The trip starts in the capital city, from where we go to Iraq. Then we meet the spectacular Petra and continue to the desert of Wadi Rum. We made a quick stop in Aqaba, and finally we go north and finish the adventure floating in the waters of the Dead Sea.
Here are 5 things you need to know about Jordan. Most Muslims need these visas to visit Jordan. Mexicans get it as we get theirs. The official language is Arab, but they can speak other languages. English is spoken from the country, and some guides speak Spanish. The local currency is US and is equal to 1.5 USA dollars. The climate is like a desert and is very hot most part of the year.
We are going to begin our journey through the story of man, and the best way to start is with the citadel. The citadel is the oldest part of the city. It's a bridge on the top of Jabal Allah, one of the highest hills. In this part of the citadel, you can see the temple of Hercules. From here, you also have a beautiful sight of the city. The temple of Hercules sits within the historic citadel on the top of the highest hill in Jordan's capital, Amman, and dates back to the time of the civil Roman age. 2 tall pillars and part of the podium are all that remain of the temple now. Although the site also displays a hand carved from stone that is thought to be the hand of Hercules, from a statue that would have stood 20 meters tall before it was destroyed in an earthquake. And down there you can see a Roman statue, which dates back to the 2nd century, buried on Colosseum. The Mike Roman statue is Amman's most archaeological treasure, located in the heart of the busy downtown district. The statue was built in the 2nd century in the region of Emperor Antonius Priest, and seats 6,000 people. Restoration started on the ruins of the statue in 1957. And since is now open to visitors and hosted a sporadic musical performance.
We have been walking for a long time, and now it's time to eat. We are at the Hashem restaurant, an emblematic place here in Amman. Here you can eat falafel and hummus, like the one I'm about to eat. Falafel is a chickpea or fava croquette that is traditionally served with yogurt or tahini sauce, in pita bread or as a starter.
Same time, other people watch on the one we cover. It's to remember Street, which is lined with restaurants and coffees to suit every taste and budget. Looking on the one of the buses rides in the capital in downtown area, Okabal Amman, Rainbow Tree lays close to some of Amman major streets including Citadel Hill and the Roman Theater. Whether you're looking for souvenir shops, rooftops bar of the local handicraft, you won't be disappointed with a stroll down this street that never sleeps. We left the city to see one of the most popular places of the country, the impressive Roman city of Jerash. Jerash is a 45-minute ride. We rented car, but there is also public transportation available.
We will visit the most interesting places in the city. Jerash still remains one of the best preserved Roman archaeological sites in the world. What is the uniqueness of Hadrian's Arch? Who was it built for? You will have a chance to explore the city, hearing fascinating facts and legends. Jerash testifies one of the level of archaeological and urban development of the Romans in the province of the Middle East. What is the history, style, and its colors? What is the uniqueness of North Theater? You will be surprised how many stories are hidden in the streets, buildings, and corners of Jerash. We will see what is the special and unique about living in the city, perfect for those who are visiting the city for the first time and want to get the most of it.
This is a visit back in time. See the art behind me. This is the Advance Arts built for emperor who came on a visit here. Can you imagine having something built only so you can pass through? Well, let's go inside.
These are the scene in Colón. It was a main street surrounded by commerce. If we could go back in the time, we would have many people offering their merchandise.
Well, it's time to go from this beautiful place and continue with our next stop, Petra.
Before arriving to Petra, we will have a Beijing experience. We will meet a junior family of Bejuins. Then we show us how to make Arabic coffee. Arabic coffee is not an everyday drink. It is made only for special occasions. Making coffee is a nice job. When it's ready, the host drinks a cup to demonstrate that the coffee is ready.
Across a panoramic road, we arrived to Wadi Musa. The town is standing at the door of the lost city of Petra. A good place to stay is at the Petra Guest House. This is a 3-star hotel, a very nice place. It's the first hotel on your left as you exit the park, making it very convenient. In the hotel is a restaurant offering dinner and breakfast. The best part of the hotel is the K-Bar, the oldest bar in the whole world, being 2,000 years old. Once an amphitheater town, now converted into a bar. This is a great place to end the day.
Here we are. The way to the facades of Treasury is illuminated with candles, the famous sikh, which means pass in Arabic takes, used to that military path to the most famous. Imagine in the lost city. Petra at night is wonderful experience.
The visit to Petra, one of the new 7 wonders of the world. The best time to visit Petra is in spring and fall, that the temperatures can be very pleasant. The temperature in winter can be very cold and in summer unbearably hot. This is the most famous building in Petra, carved in the stone by the Nabateans, the treasury. It is really a crypt, but it is now a treasury because of a legend that says that an Egyptian pharaoh hid a treasure here.
Past the treasury we can see the streets of facades. Look at the Nabatea tombs. The stone here has a pink color. That's why Petra is also called the Pink City.
This view, it's amazing. The Nabatean Sacher Dam is located just in the very center of Petra. The most of it was carved out of a solid rock. It has a capacity of around 8,500 people.
Not far from the treasury, our guide took off a road to make hiking trails. In no time, we were hiking up and over the normal walking trails for the best views of the days.
You can find an amazing hotel where the merchant was living. out in the desert is the epitome of life. Sometimes has a transparent panel so you can enjoy the view. Of course, we can stay here because we're on a budget.
Vision of towering sand dunes, ancient lost cities, and camels strolling through the desert is what most people expect to see our Jordan trip. So, it may become as a surprise that the country has idyllic coastal cities as well. The seaside city of Aqaba is perhaps the best known, and considered a playground for the Middle East rich and famous thanks to its opulent resorts, sweeping beaches, lively nightlife, tourism, and marinas where rows of luxury jets await tourists guests out into the Red Sea.
The Aqaba scuba diving suites are among some of the world's best, with more than 20 different spots found along Jordania coast. Diving in the Red Sea is impossible for a skill level, with drops off and walk starting from just 20 meters below the surface of these warm, illuminated waters. The sun penetrates to a depth of 150 meters, so divers can easily see the fascinating underwater work like constructions, lions, and beautiful coral reefs. Nights or lives are also forget.
We are at the lowest place on earth. We are staying in this wonderful hotel. Look this beautiful view.
Swimming in the Dead Sea was at the very top of my Middle East must-do-think list, because how cool is that you can float in the water without even trying? Since I don't have a hope of ever becoming an astronaut, I figured this was a much easier way of experiencing weightlessness. Forget Botox or a vampire facial. At the Dead Sea, you can indulge in a natural spa that will leave your skin as soft and supple as the day your mama birthed you. Dead Sea minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium are renowned for their healing properties, and studies have found soaking in the water containing Dead Sea salt that treats psoriasis, acne, and eczema, as well as enhances the skin's ability to retain moisture.
Before going there are some things you need to know. If you don't want to feel like your eyes on fire, don't tip your hair underwater. Same go splashing.
Traveling isn't always comfortable. Sometimes it hurts, it even breaks your heart, but that's okay. The journey changed you, it should change you. It leaves marks on your memory, on your heart, and on your body. You think something good with you. Hopefully, you leave something good behind.